Is it your plan or is it you? I always ask myself that a lot because it's easier to blame the plan than it is to blame your lack of motivation. Or maybe do you realize you're not as motivated as you could be? Or like I've told many people, I've chat with a lot of people, and I've told people, maybe it's time you just stop doing this plan because if you're not into it, it ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. You got to be in it to win it, and you can't go through the motions and expect results. So we're going to talk about that tonight. We're going to talk about, is it the plan or is it us? I put myself in that category as well. So don't just think I'm, picking on people. Not that I've ever been accused of that, but I mean, I'm one to sit there and tell you. And sometimes when you pick a new plan, doesn't mean the plan is better than the plan you were on. Because sometimes when we're on a new plan, we do better because we behave and we follow it because it's new. And then eventually, that doesn't work either. Why is that? Because we don't follow that one eventually either. Yeah. So hello everyone. Welcome everyone to the live. It's going to be a little deep discussion tonight. If this is too much for you to handle, I totally get it. But it's the reality of life, As much as we think we're doing what we're supposed to, are we, and I have a broken nail, are we really? Are we doing the best we can, or are we just tired? I get we're tired, trust me. And that's why I always try to say small changes, because you will not last on, I'm just going to go cold turkey, try to find my nail file, which I thought I had one in here. It's like, let's go low carb, because people who are on low carb seem to drop a lot of weight fast. I forgot about these earrings. Oh my God, they're so cute. Because sure they do. You can drop low carb, you can drop a lot of weight real fast. I had a nail file, I don't know what happened to it. And then the newness of low carb wears off, and you miss your stinking potatoes and bread. And then we go all in. It's just, I am guilty of this as well. I'm not picking on anybody. I thought I had an nail. Apparently I don't have a nail file here. Okay, I thought I did. My red underwear. Drop your answers. Hello, everyone. I am doing well, thank you. But what do you think? Do you think it's true as well? Let's try a different plan because this one's not working? Or is it that I'm not working? It's easier, honestly, it's easier to sit there and blame the plan than blame our lack of effort. I have a lot of lack of effort a lot of times. Trust me on that one. And I'm guilty of it. I'll say, I'm doing this plan and it's working. Everything works when you follow it. I've learned that. And when you get used to something, you stop following it, it stops working. Hello. I know they are flushed. I'm feeling good. Every time I come down here, I get flushed. It must be the temperature down here. Oh, Barb has made me, see, for me, everybody's home on the weekend. And yeah, I tend to do I do worse when there's people around because socially we eat. So yeah, definitely that's helped me. I am not doing anything in the basement, Renee. Yeah, well, you have to lose it like you're going to live it. That's the only way it'll stay off. To lose, there's so many, things, and I use the word tricks because it's a trick because you don't really want to do it forever. You just want to do it to lose weight. Do we want to give up potatoes forever? Do we want to, not eat till 2 o'clock forever? That's just... Awesome, Marlene. Portion control. That's it in a nutshell. That is it in a nutshell. And that's why I try to say, if you like something, eat a little bit of it. And say to yourself, I'm having some rather than having none, and try to walk away. If you have somebody in your house that can help you, that would help. Like I tend to give it to somebody else and say, take this away. Exactly. When you work it, it works. Hey, Val. Exactly. And especially when like you decide to change and like, oh my God, I lost this week. I haven't lost in weeks. Well, yeah, because you're following that plan correctly. Because it's new. It's like that honeymoon phase. The honeymoon phase where you do everything right. Then 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, like back to the old you, not tracking, just grabbing things. I guess it's you know, I've been there, done it. I still do it. I mean, I'm guilty. Like I'll be like, now I'm on the old Weight Watchers plan. Okay, I lost 2 weeks in a row because I'm behaving. In a nutshell, I'm behaving. Trying to put all this stuff back. Found my nail file. It wasn't the one I wanted, but you know. It's portion control, it's accountability. Those are the two things on any plan you're on. Whether you're on any plan, you have to be accountable for your food. You have to have control of what you eat. Portion controls. You can have, that's why when Weight Watchers, everything's on the menu. It is. But you have to weigh, measure, and account for it. I mean, you can have portions of everything. If you have way too many portions of everything, even though you're within the portions, you're still going to gain weight. So how do we get out of that? We have to track it and know what we have left in our bank. Would you go to the store with not enough money in your debit card? You shouldn't. You can't debit $500 when you only have $250 in there. We wouldn't do that. We know what we have. Same thing with your tracker. You know how much points you have. You know how many calories and macros you have. You can't just sit there and, we have to own it. Admit it and say, you know what? I'm not following my plan. I'm not. Hello from North Carolina. Yeah, that's what I said, Pat. It's still once a month, whether you look at it or not. I got it. I got it as well. Exactly. You have to have less calories than you're supposed to have. Yeah, some people, if they don't have a meeting within a certain mileage, are getting a little bit of an exemption. I know. Why is the queen still awake? She probably went to the bathroom. Her bladder is on D time. Hello. But yeah, that's it. We have to, especially if you're like me. Like I always try to say, know who you are. I like cake. I like sweets. I like peanut butter. I want to have it. So how do I fit it in? How do I make it doable? And that you have to sit down and have a conversation with yourself. Write a list of things that you don't want to give up because you shouldn't. You shouldn't give it up. Rein it in? Most definitely rein it in. But how can we fit it in? And I feel like, at least for me, when I know I'm going to have something, I'm more or less likely to desire it knowing it's there. Like, if you want treats, put them in your tracker during the week. Put them in early so you know on Tuesdays and Thursdays you're going to have a whoopie pie. You're going to have something. You're going to have a protein bar. You're going to have stuffed French toast. I look forward to my breakfast. This morning's hash was fantastic. I enjoyed that. Fit more veggies in, more fiber. They're filling, they're good for you. This has got to be the year of the vegetable. I'm telling you. As long as you're staying within your points, Brenda, and your calories, you're fine. Snacking is not wrong. I'm doing a snacking video. I don't know when it'll be out, probably next weekend. I'm just filming different snacks that I have, and all either 0 or 1 or 2 points. Some are maybe a little bit higher. We have the points to use. So that's wonderful, Barbara. Good night, Esther. I don't know what you're getting away once a month. I don't know what the difference is. I guess it's the time of the month. My billing is at the end of the month. I get billed usually this week. So mine's at the end of the month. Good for you, Paula. It is 7:14 here. Making my oatmeal for tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do caramel tonight. See, I look forward to that oatmeal. Oh, speaking of oatmeal, I saw Danny Spees. You ever watch her channel on YouTube? You can look it up for me. Clean and Delicious with Danny Spees. And she made savory oatmeal, which I've never thought of savory oatmeal. She had her oats, and then she mixed in egg white, and she showed how she did it. And then she topped it. She had kind of interesting spices in there. Like she put soy sauce. And then she topped it with like a little semi-boiled egg and some green onion. It looked good. I'd put some crumbled bacon. It looked really good. Hey, Rachel, welcome. Awesome. I think it'll probably be out Saturday. I think by the time I still want to I only have like 3 or 4 on there. I want to do a few more. Just ideas. And it's like things that I have. And it's not complicated. Like, I don't complicate life. I just feel like you can't overcomplicate it. You got to simplify it. Thank you, Pat. I love Danny. She's got a great channel. And I'm thinking, oh my God, savory oats. I'm going to be having that. Not tomorrow, but definitely sometime soon. Oh, you think it sounds gross? I don't know. I thought it sounded interesting. She said you'll be surprised how it tastes. Because there's nothing sweet in it. So it just really doesn't have like it's probably like almost like a weird mashed potato. The cottage bun. Did you see, who was it that posted it? Was it Hungry Girl? It was Hungry Girl. She made that queso thing, the cottage queso. She made it into a pizza dip. Think about that. Add some pepperoni in there and make cottage monkey bread, but make it savory. Like, did I make a savory one? I know I made a sweet one. I don't know if I made it. I did. I made a pizza one. Imagine dipping the cottage bun in that queso pizza dip. I was like things like that. It's stinking cottage cheese, but man, does it taste like it's rich and decadent. Well, what I do, Andrea, is what your ingredients are. I mean, you could do it on a piece of paper and a pen. Write your ingredients down, what the points are for the amount you used, add it up, and guesstimate how many servings you're going to get. You can look at what a cup looks like. You could weigh everything, but that's way too difficult. Just guesstimate, and then give it like 6 servings, and then divide that by 6. That's what I do most of the time. I thought it sounded interesting. I don't know. I love new things. You'd be surprised. Like, you think it sounds, like for me, you think it sounds gross, but it really isn't. Yeah, I can see. Well, Pat, you got to make the popcorn, and then you got to have, see, for me to have all those snacks open wouldn't bode well. Cottage cheese is high in protein. I tend to use the 1% cottage cheese. It's lower in sodium. You could use the fat-free for 0. I just don't feel like spending 450 milligrams of sodium per serving in cottage cheese. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thumbs up this live, please. We appreciate it here. The wrenches and I've drank all my water today. I've done good. I told you what I did. I went back to basics. 30 ounces. Get 30 ounces mastered before you worry about the big amounts. And I like being able to finish it. Like, I could have a bigger one and not finish it, but you feel accomplished when that's why I'm using my 30-ounce cup. You feel a little bit accomplished when you finish something. I don't think it's like fried rice because it's a pudding. It's creamy. It's not piecey. It's creamy. You have to watch your video. I just thought, I'm all into something different. I like different things, and it brings something different into your repertoire. And it's kind of like that pancake wrap that I made. Like, how weird is that? But how good is that? Same thing with the loaded hash waffles. You take a little basting and just tweak it a little bit. Oh, you're welcome, Fran. That's good, Pat. Mmm. Cool Whip. You can get a lot of Cool Whip for 1 or 2 points. Ooh, is it a free habit tracker? What's it, Pat, I will, I can pin this. Let me pin it to the top. It'll be the pinned post at the top. It's Danny Spees. Her channel is called Clean and Delicious. I've been watching her for years. Her recipes are very, she's the one that I make her, her oatmeal. Oh my gosh, it's so simple and yet so delicious. Hello, lovely. Can be free. Could you post it? You can't post the link because you don't. Only people that have a wrench and me can post links here. Nobody else can post a link. It doesn't allow it. If you put the name of it down, maybe we could look it up. Hey, Jackie. You know, speaking of strawberry preserves, or like, if you know how easy it is to make your own jam. I've made peach, I've made strawberry. Have I made anything else? Have I made pear? I don't know. But all you have to do is get some fruit, a little monk fruit, and a little bit of water, and you can cook this fruit down. It macerates, it all breaks down, you make yourself a jam. And sometimes you need a little bit of salt, a little bit of lemon juice, just to bring out the flavor, and you have a 0-point jam that you've made. And it's so good. It's just the fruit, you know? I am staying away from the cookbook. Don't even tempt me. I do not have her cookbook. And I'm not getting it. I am behaving. It's a whole new me. What's the name of the app, Patty? Because we could have Pat look it up and she could post the link. Because the only people that can post links in the chat are Wrenches and me. It doesn't allow for anybody else. Saucy and Saucy's in the house. Habit is the name. There you go, Pat. Hello from Kentucky. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And if you are new here, let me know it's your first live. We love to say hello. But yeah, we're talking about, I started off the live really well, and then of course I got sidetracked. About, is it the plan or is it you? How many of us, me included, I blame the plan all the time. When we get out of that honeymoon stage, we just stop tracking regularly. We stop weighing regularly. We stop being accountable regularly. And then we try something new and oh my gosh, the weight has started because we're actually following the plan. Yeah. Any plan works if you follow it. Any one of them. There's a million plans out there. If you follow it the way it's written, you will lose. I guarantee it. But we all do that in the beginning. We all behave. We all do what we're supposed to. Then a few weeks go by and we start doing our old bad habits again. Hashtag guilty. If you could just follow the plan we're on. Get out of that honeymoon stage. I know. It is, yeah, it's always been mine. Yet, I do think changing the plan maybe might get jumpstart you a little bit. You know, maybe it makes you behave, but you gotta continue. You have to continue to do it. Honeymoon be gone. We gotta continue. And we all think we know how to do the plan better than the people that write it. Yeah, I'm telling you, you could make your own, I call it jam. You just macerate some fruit, boil it with a little bit of water, a little bit of sweetener. You don't have to use the sweetener. Some fruits are sweet enough. You don't really need it. but I always find a little bit helps because some fruits are out of season, quite aren't always good at their peak. The peach one, oh my God, the peach one, I put amaretto in it. And sometimes I put chia seeds, like a little bit of chia seeds in there. Gives a little texture. I like it. I know, we have to, that's why I say lose it like you're going to live it. You have to fit in the foods. You can't sit there and say, I'm not eating this while I'm losing weight. And then, poof, we start eating that again. We have to learn to be happy with what we have. Be happy we could have a donut. Might not be a bakery donut, but it's still a sweet, good treat. At least I find it is. There. Weight Watchers would lose their plan entirely if they didn't. If everybody went use their weeklies and didn't lose, they wouldn't still be in business. So I do feel if you start off your journey not eating those weeklies and then you decide to use those weeklies, it's a little bit of a problem. A little bit of a problem. Hello, Donna McKean. Oh my God, almond extract. I'm telling you, almond extract's the bomb diggity. In a peach jam, that would be really good too. I love almond extract. If you didn't know, the Kodiak almond poppy seed were my favorite Kodiaks. I sometimes put a little drop in my pancake batter though. Yep. Get extracts. You could, I'm telling you, there's so many out there that could change. Cake batter is another fantastic one. What's the other one I use? Vanilla, of course. I just got a bourbon vanilla paste from Trader Joe's. Oh, vanilla bean paste. What that does, it's very concentrated with beans. So you see little flecks of vanilla beans in there. Exactly, Catherine. Oh, did I miss that again? Thank you so much. I know. See, now I know when you say that what it means. Of course, do I have a 6? Do I have a 6? I don't know if I have a 6. I think I am missing one. Yeah, I'm missing one. I gotta go over there and look because it had fallen when I used to have it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I always forget that that's there because I've not had it hanging there for very long. All right, Patty Z, is this the right link? Can you check it for us? Let me look too, because I'm curious as well. Let's see. Does it have like a little rainbow? Crush your goals like a boss. Oh, why is my thing coming on? Oh, look, it's in my Mac. That's interesting. My Mac has it. Yeah, that's a 26th. Oh, it's a 28th. Did I write the 26th on? I know, I wrote the right title on. Oh, yeah, I don't think I would have known that one. But I put the thing on the right. Sorry about that. I misunderstood. There we go. We're good now. I know, go for 29th. I know. Okay, it's not the one. Look for the one under Habit Tracker, has a PINL check icon. I don't know why I have this pad here. Steve left it here. Oh my goodness. So yeah. So I just like to pose that question to you. We just have to make more changes. We have to make life livable. Pink check icon. Okay. Pink check icon. Well, I always look at the date because I had to put it on the title. So I did look. I just I noticed I didn't really. I keep forgetting I hung that back up. That's the problem. I used to have it over here. I think it was either right above it or right below. I think it was right over there. But you know, got my winter gnome up. I need to redo the shelves. I think it's time to get rid of the kids. What do you think? I've been out of school for it'll be my second year out of there. Time to let the kids go bye bye. Now they're in third grade. Hard to believe. And my word of the year, joy. That was a good word. Oh, anything Watkins is good. I have a peanut butter. It's not called extract. It's called flavoring. That's really good. I've got it. I think it's in my Amazon store. I really like that. I have a cheesecake flavoring. That's pretty good. But I'm going to tell you, do not use a lot of it. All right, let's see if this is better. Let me look. There you go. That is a pink check. They're both in. They're both in my MacBook. Keeps sending me to the App Store. And I think we talk realistically. I mean, I wish I could sit there and tell you just do it. If only. If only. And to be honest, it is normal to do what we do. It is. We're trying to break the cycle. That's what we want to do. Break the cycle. It's a hard one. I fight with that cycle every day. Ah, the word of the year. Good vision board. Hi, Delilah. Exactly. And know that it's not going to happen overnight. I think that's, and I don't blame us entirely. I blame, infomercials and things that say, hey, do this and you'll lose this in 6 weeks. Do this. Like I was looking at, I was fooling around the other day and what came up? Can't think of the name of it. Wait a minute. It's right here in my email. That other, I think it was an other plan, which I probably deleted it. It was that other weight loss app that everybody's doing. I can't think of it off the top of my head anymore because my brain is fried. I think I saved the email. Noom. I was doing the Noom quiz just to see, and they're like, you're going to reach your weight loss goals by April 30th. Like, they can't freaking guarantee that. That's if I follow things to the letter. What are the odds? I wish. It was just life would be so easy. But see, the industry knows that we don't behave and we don't do what we're supposed to. But yeah, you'll have this weight off by April 21st. So if I joined Noom, I would have my weight where I want it to be by April 21st. They guarantee it. Yeah, I wish. Yes. Take this. Drink this. Oh, did you see the one with the bone broth diet? I was looking at that one and I was just reading about it. Well, you don't know, but out of the week you got to fast for 2 days. Why? All you're gonna drink is bone broth all day. I'm sorry, that's not normal. Drink bone broth on 2 days a week and just do bone broth. Who's buying into that? Oh. Golo, another one. Let's block the fat. I would love to know if the people that are doing those things really did lose the weight. Good night, Paula. Never heard of Skinny Box. Oh, I missed some of the chat. I know. If you any of you find the magic pill, let me know where it is. Oh, that's shame, Suzanne. Anybody we know? Unless you might have said it. I mean, I know somebody that does the Noom just for the mindset things, not for the food plan. She likes the tips that the mindset gives. But that's a really expensive app. I think it's like like 50 some dollars a month, I think. You can they give it to you for free, but then it's like, yeah, it's 50 some dollars a month. I never heard of the rice diet. Oh, yeah, just the bone broth one really got me. I'm thinking, okay, they're adding bone broth as a snack. That's not a bad idea. Little bit of bone broth that's protein. And then I read, then you fast in between. Really? Fasting and just having bone broth on 2 days a week. Okay, that's real normal. I don't understand it. Dr. Kelly somebody and her bone broth diet. Like I said, she had me at, the bone broth in between meals. That's not a bad thing. Okay, I like that. Until the 2 days you got to fast and just drink bone broth all day. Seriously? Woman cannot live by bone broth alone. Yes, it's high in protein, but man, I got to choose something. I need to chew. That's why sometimes I like smoothies, but sometimes they just don't satisfy me because I need that chewing sensation. That's awesome. I love to hear that. Like, that's the thing. Like, think about how far you've come, and that's my new mantra. Like, stop dwelling on the 10 pounds that you can't lose, and think about the pounds that you did lose, where you are now, and the fact that you could do things you couldn't do. The cabbage diet, that's a gassy one. I can only imagine. I know. All you're drinking is bone broth. And she's charging people for that. And she's selling her bone broth too. Yeah. So I would suggest that bone broth would make a good snack, but not as a whole day thing. Ashley. Oh, I don't think I remember that. Bone broth is Dr. Kellyanne's got a whole book and a whole stack of bone broth. Hello, Karen. Yeah, I get very grouchy if I'm hungry. I've heard that the mindset tools are very good on you. I have heard that. It's when you think about it, my friend, her husband was on Noom, and each food has like a color: green, yellow, red, and you can only have so many of each, which is kind of like telling you what foods you should be geared towards. So I do think it's not a bad plan. It's just expensive. Then again, so is Weight Watchers. Let's face it. If they don't have a sale, you're paying close to $50 a month. For meetings. Thumbs up, please. Coffee hack. Ugh, that's not one I would go on. Yeah, I need to chew. I just need to chew. Yeah, like I said, I would think a bone broth in between meals would not be bad. That's a good idea. Oh, have a wonderful time, Brandy Lynn. Sort of like the deal meal. Yeah, I think they're all sort of similar to that. Exactly. As long as we have our teeth, we're using them, darn it. Yeah, I remember the check in the box. I liked that plan. Exactly. You have to eat smaller portions. We're so used to what we eat and how much we eat that we don't realize that we eat too much. That was a hard thing for me to measure my pasta. Girls and boys, I never measured. I know how much. If you ask me, now I could sit there and tell you I ate way too much. But yeah, measuring and seeing that little. But it's a normal portion. If you go to the back of anything, it tells you the portions. We need to start paying attention to portions. I think bone broth would be good as a snack. I'm all for that. In between lunch and dinner, have a cup of bone broth. It's got a lot of protein. It's probably a little bit satiating for a little while. It's not going to last you all day. Back to, yeah, low carb. It's wonderful for a while and you will do well. It's just it's a hard diet to maintain. It really is. I wish it was a little bit, like I said, I could do low carb for a while, but you know, boys and girls, I need my carbs. I mean, I'm trying to go gluten free. I'm trying to find gluten free bread. Instead of just saying, do without the bread. Yeah, heck no. No. How do we get low carb bread? How do we get gluten free bread? We figure that. I gotta. There. I will tell you though, taking that stuff for your hair, skin, and nails, I am all for that. That's why I'm so pink tonight. Oh, a new recipe from Cooking Light. It was a fundraiser. Is it a monthly magazine or just one of those special ones? Bone broth is chicken broth that's amped up. It uses a bone. I think you boil the whole entire chicken. Though I don't understand. Like I guess it's, but you boil it for like hours upon hours upon hours. Yeah, the pyramid. They don't even talk about the pyramid anymore. Oh, gluten-free pasta is horrible. I just have it now away from my weigh-in day. If I'm going to have pasta, I'll have it Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Yep. Portions in moderation and tracking. I would add tracking in there. It's just easier to be accountable. Oh, the holes in the pasta spoon. I know. I never knew that's what they were for. They are low on points. You just have to watch the sodium in soup. That's the only problem with a lot of that stuff. It's the sodium. And if you're not sodium sensitive, then hey, go for it. But if you're a person who retains fluids and stuff like that, and it's too close to weigh-in day, just be careful. Really, the bone broth, I've had that kettle one. I think it's pretty tasty. Tracking, you guys, if you've had a weight issue for an extended period of time, you have to be accountable. You have to make, because let's face it, we're not ready to not be accountable. You know, we got to. You know, we've worked too hard just to mess up, and it's not. And the more you track, the more you'll just be better at it. You will. There will be no Zoom tomorrow night, by the way. And if you guys go to Zoom, there'll be no Zoom. So there'll be no live tomorrow. We'll be back here on Tuesday night. Exactly. And that's the thing. Like, people, I didn't track that. Well, why not? You ate it. Track it. Does that mean you didn't eat it? Like, you can't face it? If you can't face what you've eaten, then you shouldn't have eaten it. I track the good, the bad, and the ugly. Many times I'm out of points. Most times I'm out of points. I mean, have I ever gone in the negative of weeklies? There has been weeks, not a lot, but there has been weeks where I've gone in the negative of weeklies. You know, it's just because you didn't track it doesn't mean you didn't eat it. Oh, well, I'm telling you, pre-made stuff it's ridiculous. It has to taste good. And how they make things taste good? They put salt in it. I mean, yes, we do need salt, but not that much salt. Our bodies need salt, our thyroids need salt, but not that much salt. I didn't make her sauce. I saw it. I didn't make it yet. I probably will soon, though. Sounds delicious, Catherine. Watch those ads so Bailey could eat. Oh my goodness, Detroit. The boys want Detroit to win. Oh, I'm sorry, Brandy Lynn. Wah, wah, wah. You can try, you just it just won't be on. Oh. Oh my gosh, it's 7:45. I remember how late it was. We've had rain most of the day. Poor Bailey. He's had to go out in the rain a couple times today. But right now it's not raining, so he should be happy. Happy dog. We had a lot of rain during the night. Oh my gosh, it was ridiculous. But hey, it's not snow, so I'm all for that. But yep. Is it the plan you follow? And it's hard. It's hard to admit these things out loud because the people we lie to ourselves the most is ourselves. Yep. I lied to myself a lot back in the day. I thought I didn't have a weight problem. Yeah. Because you believe yourself. But yeah. Oh, keep your snow. I don't want no snow. So there's no snow predicted this whole week, so I'm happy. Yes, Detroit just does deserve it. They didn't want Mahomes to be in there either, but you know, Reed and Mahomes. Andy Reid used to coach the Eagles many years ago, and still a sore spot for Eagles fans that he's successful over there. So, is what it is. Don't forget to thumbs up this live. I appreciate it, and the mods appreciate it. But yes, yes, yes. Tomorrow I'll be weighing and meeting topic. I did do a Trader Joe's haul. If you didn't know that, I did it up Friday. Oh, did you see my day in the life vlog on Thursday? I made the queso dip with the cottage cheese. It's not really queso, but it's pretty good. Peter thought it was tasty. Steve thought it was good. And it's protein. It's a protein cheesy dip. And what's nice is you don't have to make a lot. I know if I have a lot of cheese, I may go back. I might. But I know the jeans, pictures don't lie and clothes don't lie, but the mirror lies all the time. Notice that the color of the video turns light and reddish color and then turns back. Oh, has anybody else noticed that? Maybe when my heat goes on, maybe it flicks my Wi-Fi. I don't know. Jeans never lie. And people do that. People will stop wearing stretch pants because, speaking of leggings, I succumbed to the TikTok shop. Somebody was selling these not the fleece line, but they were like thick leggings. They were $9 for 3 pair. And I'm like, I need warm leggings. So I ordered them. They were in black camo and black cheetah, I think it was. Something like that. They are so cute. $9 for 3 pair. I think it even included the shipping. They have pockets. I was like, they were nicer than I thought they were. I was like, what? Pockets and thick leggings. But yes, leggings are very forgiving. Jeans, not so much. Especially to get them out of the wash. Oh. Gotta lay on the bed to get them suckers back up. Leggings lie. I don't know, there were 3 pair for $9. 3 pairs for, do you hear me? 3 pairs for $9. I'm like, savory granola bars. I have not. I'm trying to try savory oatmeal, and people thought it was gross here. Because there's a link up at the top that Pat pinned. Actually, I pinned, but Pat got it. It's from Danny Spees. She makes a savory oatmeal. I may be making that soon. Not tomorrow, because I know I want my caramel tomorrow. I'm already craving caramel oatmeal tomorrow, so that's what's going to be on the docket for tomorrow. I couldn't believe it. It was from the TikTok shop. And I have never bought from there before. I'm like, but I thought 3 pair. I love the cup. That's what sold me. I didn't even know they had pockets. When I put them in the wash, I'm like, oh, these have pockets. working pockets. I was like, oh, that was ridiculous. I don't know what brand they were. They might be a no-name brand. Peter, because they're probably from Temu, Mom. I'm like, maybe they are, but $3 a pair. I was in there. I was all for it. I didn't even realize that at the time. Not that I cared, but yeah. TikTok has a shop. People, like, if you ever go on there, there's always people that are selling stuff from the TikTok shop. I will look and see if there is a brand on there. I don't know. I didn't recall seeing one. You still don't wear. Good for you, Catherine. Don't get into the leggings. It's. I will model them when I wear them. You will show them. Don't forget to thumbs up. What they're nice and warm though. And I thought because all my leggings are thin, and these are like a little bit thicker. I'm like these feel like they're going to keep me a little bit warmer. I will say after you lose weight, you're always cold. Back in the day when I was at my heaviest, I was always hot. I would sleep in summer pajamas all winter long. I think now I sleep in winter pajamas all year long. It's like you lose that lining of flat and you're always cold. I'm old. My feet are always cold. Look at me. I have a sweater on and a long sleeve shirt. I'm always, and it's not even cold down here just because I'm in the basement. It's not. Yep. Oh, I'm Joan. Now, I wasn't for the cauliflower oatmeal, but I definitely would be for because she mixed egg whites in there and some soy sauce. I'd be all for that. Some people do. I definitely, when I wear them, I definitely wear a big shirt because I don't like my butt out. What I do, like I said, I always wear a tunic length shirt because I feel like I don't know, nobody needs to see that. So I always wear a nice long shirt. Maybe if I'm around the house, I might not, but if I go out, yeah, you're not seeing everything I own. Well, I don't know. Is it because I don't know. No, because I was postmenopausal and I was still sweating. It was when I lost the weight. I'm always cold. Yeah, well, she used like egg whites and Worcestershire soy. I think that's in the same general thing. It just looked interesting. And then she had an egg that she cut, a hard-boiled egg, and it was a little bit like the yolk was a little bit runny in the middle. It looked really, and I don't usually like that. I'm like that looked really good. I may have to try that one. Oh, I got that metal one. I miss the wins. I still have which I don't know what to do with it. I think I might give it away. I have to have a giveaway. I have stuff I have to get rid of. I have to give away. I keep saying that. I was waiting for January to get rid of Christmas Rush, but we're gonna have to do a giveaway here on the channel. Oh, they could, especially if they're wearing like a really crop top. Then yeah, I think you might be one. Of course, it's like the additive. I should be able to wear what I want, but I think when you definitely attract attention, I don't know. I have to cover my pooch and my butt because I still have that loose gut thing that just hangs. And unless I have it removed, it's still gonna be hanging there. And nobody should have to see that. I wish I had gotten socks. Socks were the bomb. Hello, Diana. I've heard people say that, like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like you should be able to wear what you want, and people will look no matter what you wear. If they're going to look, they're just going to look. The socks. That's the one regret, is I didn't get the socks. I still have one of them I had to get rid of, had a hole in it, but I still have 2 pair left. Oh, Nora, fingers crossed. Well, you have to be a whole year with that one before they consider you in menopause. I've seen people go 6, 8 months and get one. I know. Yeah, my shirt's always, yeah, nobody needs to say that. With me, yeah. Yeah, you know, maybe if I was younger, single, maybe I would be a little more flirtatious, but no. You know, I'm not looking for any extra attention. I don't want it, nor do I need it. Loose, oh yeah, the loose skin. Yeah, I know, the loose skin, it's not pretty. Okay, I've had a couple. I have this, my shiny ones are from Costco. I usually wear those under dresses when I want to, they almost look like they're tights. Oh, good luck, Karen. I hope you have a great day. I get a good deal at Old Navy. Oh yeah, I've gotten great deals at leggings. And I like high-waisted leggings, even though I don't have a high waist. I like high-waisted leggings. Oh, I don't miss mine either, Dana. Nope. Good night, Audrey. Yeah, I couldn't wait to be, though I was done earlier than I should have been. I was still in my 40s when it like kind of started, but yeah, don't look back. And somebody goes, you should go on hormone replacement. Oh, hell no. I don't need to keep having that. No, I'm done. Done. Put a fork in me. I'm done. All right, my lovelies, I'm going to head on out as well. Thank you for joining me tonight. We got the week started, and I hope I gave you a lot to think about. There's a lot to think about. And be honest with yourself. You can't hide from yourself. You can't run from yourself. Be honest. And sometimes if you want something, just eat it and track it and move on. Has any woman in history ever missed that? I don't think so. They are getting the butt. Of course they are. We've been paying them for years. We don't get anything but the boot. Well, thank you. Don't forget to thumbs up this live before you go. I appreciate it. We will be live again on Tuesday night. Remember, there will be no Zoom tomorrow night. And I will see you here live again on Tuesday. So have a great night. And look for my weigh-in tomorrow. Usually goes up in the afternoon, as you put up in the afternoon. So look for weigh-in and meeting topic. It's a jour. I don't even know what it is yet. I look at the meeting topic when I film. This way I could just give you what first thing that comes to my head. Which sometimes isn't always great, but you know. First thing comes to my mind, in the mind, out the mouth. I will see you all later. And if you're bored and haven't seen my Trader Joe's haul or my day in the life, my what I eat in a day, I think that's all I had out last week. Go check those out. They can use some loving as well. So I will dish with you later. Enjoy your vacation, Brandy Lynn. Post pictures in the group so we all can be envious. And we will not going to have any snow here, so I'm all about that. So bye-bye for now, my lovelies.